Thank you very much, and it's an honor for me to talk with you on the first Bangladesh Circular Economy conference, and I hope a lot of those conferences will follow. At the same time, it would be really great if we not only talk with each other about the circular economy, but come into action. Just do it. And for that, we need courage. We need also collaboration. We need a lot of transparency, because if we only talk and say that we are going to do something and not doing anything, well, the belief in the future of the garment industry, the future of what will be a good sustainable solution for the climate change, for biodiversity loss, for pollution in the world is deteriorating. So we need to take action, but also show that it's really being done. And of course, a lot of challenges will be there to find solutions. And I think a lot of challenges and maybe also innovations have been discussed today. But for that, it's also very important that you are not alone to find the new solutions. And for that, in my experience as a policy advisor in the government, it's crucial that the government is a partner in this voyage towards circularity. So it's not only the industry, also the brand owners and the retailers, but also and the waste managers, but also the government who can play a significant role. And I hope that the government of Bangladesh is also there, and hopefully we can set up collaborations also on a government-to-government level. But to enlighten you on what can be done as a government, of course we can regulate. That is a normal role the government can play. Regulate in such a way that things we don't want anymore, that it's prohibited, and things that we want to achieve, that sometimes we can set new norms and standards. At the same time, it's not only about regulation; it's also about giving the market incentives. And I don't know if the element of the instrument of EPR systems, extended producer responsibility, is being discussed. I think it's a crucial instrument worldwide to create a market incentive for brand owners and retailers bringing garments to the market, that they are involved also in the solution of the waste management, so the collection, sorting and recycling, and eventually also repairing the garments in the end, after discarding of the garments by the consumers. So it's very important that there is an incentive to look at the whole value chain and also work together in the value chain to make things happen, to change the system. And it's not only about those market incentives and regulations, but also about getting together. And the convening power of government is crucial, I think, in getting things done. Not only finding new innovations, solutions for a lot of challenges in getting the closed loop, but also to see how we can work together and learn together in networks to to find the solutions and scale up those solutions in society. I think that is really crucial, that creating networks, inviting people, it's always about people who can change and take the leadership to that change, to invite those people to the table. And it's, it's not only good as a government that can do that, because it's always a neutral player in the market, but it's a very effective one. So it is crucial that governments play that role as well. And last but not least, it's also about challenging the industry to raise the bar to achieve the highest goals possible with all the technical but also social innovations which you can provide. So it's working along the value chain, seeing for opportunities to make things better, to make things transparent. So also show your results, show your successes, but also show your failures, your mistakes, or what didn't work, because that in the network is very important to share. And then we will provide with the new innovations which solves a lot of environmental issues. And it's not only about the environmental issues which are important in that value chain, but also to see how together in that network, in that circular network, we can make a just transition. So it's not only about having the perspective also of the workers in the factories to not only make better garments, recycle garments, repairing garments, but also to have good labor conditions and a future of good and also jobs which have a good salary for those who work there. So with that, in the value chain, you can promote that together with the industry. And well, as a government, as a Dutch government, we took the initiative together with some companies to start with the denim deal. I think that has been on the table today. But it was a collaborative approach where we signed a covenant as a ministry together with a lot of stakeholders involved, and not only Dutch stakeholders, also to start with some spinners, weavers, and manufacturers in Turkey, by example, to set the standard. The higher standard of using recycled materials in new garments. And it started with the denim industry. But for sure, we are now looking for the next phase after 3 years of working together to see what we can do in that whole value chain to not only recycle more, but also look at the cotton industry, at how they can make regenerative cotton, maybe also to make the whole value chain much more transparent, to take further steps in that collaboration, find new solutions. And therefore, it's also interesting that that new phase will be a real international one. So we want to achieve a sort of global movement with the industry, with NGOs and knowledge institutes to see how we can move forward as a government, the Dutch government, but we would like also to invite other countries, other governments to join the movement as well. Because it's always important that you see what you can do as governments together with the industry. So I hope that inspires you and ourselves to also challenge your government to join the movement. I am sure that in the next phase and in the next Bangladesh Circular Economy conference, we can celebrate together the next steps we have taken together. You can count on us as a Dutch government, and hopefully others will join as well. Thank you very much.